building was open for 146 years. It ran as a fire department for 146 years. So there was a lot of equipment, a lot of memories, a lot of things that really mean a lot to a lot of people. So moving out was definitely a very overwhelming task. We moved in January 30th, full time that day, and we've been in ever since. We have 4 groups, and each group is assigned between 7 and 8 firefighters per station here at headquarters. So, and in all told, probably about 30 firefighters moved from the old firehouse to the new firehouse. Fire Station Building Committee, I mean, they've done the amount of work that, as a volunteer group, that they have done for this is, I just can't thank them enough. The Select Board, the Warrant Committee, Town Meeting, we thank them all. I mean, from where we were to where we are now. We're light years ahead of where we were, and that's great. We do have some more work to do. Well, obviously with the other 2 firehouses to bring them up to the standard that we've now created in this town. There's a challenge moving forward, but it's an important. There's a lot of things that we didn't have in the old space. We have plenty of storage now, so we actually have spot, and you know what equipment's fixed, what the equipment's broke, so we can store it the right places and make sure that it gets dealt with. We fit most of our apparatus in here right now. We do have some limits, but you know, the morale of the firefighters is so much higher now, just because of the way that it's kind of come together, where we have space for the apparatus, we have space for the equipment, we have space for them, we have space for whether they want to sit down and study and take a college class or study for a promotional exam. There's space for that. There's space for them to, we have a wellness space now that they can work out and reduce a lot of the stress to make sure that, you know, that when they go home they're happier and healthier. And then, you know, the other part of it is that decontamination process. You know, they decontaminate themselves, and they know that we've done something for them. There was a real need, and the town's addressed that, and now, so that helps them. So the morale is really, really high right now, and you know, we're doing some things that we haven't done in a long time, and well, just because of the space, the training is so important, and the firefighters love it. They love to train, they love to be busy, they love to do things. So you look at the apparatus bay, this is very nice. These new doors, the bifold doors, they're really nice. They work right, and you know, it helps with the environment. You know what I mean? They're you know, thermal protected. So the training is going to pay dividends in the future, where our firefighters are going to be properly trained on, and they are properly trained, but just doing it, keeping their skills up and proficient. That's huge. That's really important for the firefighters to make sure. And then we have a space to do it. The technology upgrades. We went from a 1950s fire department to something that's current. We have a lot of technology in the firehouse, and you know, it's going to help us do our job better. So firehouses are old, so I get to put this new one into service, and hopefully engine 2 and engine 4 into service before my career is done. So it's something that very time consuming, a lot of work, but it was also very rewarding to get to this position. It's the same job once you leave the firehouse, but now it's when they're in the firehouse doing the job, it's easier for them. It's easier to get the information that they need. It's easier for them to you know, be prepared, you know, test the equipment, train, make sure that they're prepared for the day. It's just easier and safer.